The Great Machine. Nobody knows where it came from. Any dating method used tells us that it is as old as this galaxy, if not older. When the first species crawled out of the mud and much and made it to the stars, they quickly found the machine. It's hard to miss, as it's the size of an entire world. The theories are many, but concrete answers are few. The prevailing theory, though, is that it was a rogue planet that through some miracle gave birth to intelligent life. Having no home galaxy as this life grew, and expanded on its world, it ran out of space and resources. In an effort to grow more advanced and save themselves, it is believed that they turned their entire planet into this grand machine. The power source, as near as we can tell, is the core of the planet that was hollowed out into a giant fusion reactor that would put out almost as much energy as the star. The server banks and data processing technology are far beyond any researcher's understanding. Even the silicates, who can merge with and integrate computers into their bodies, seem unable to connect to or turn on this system. The world computer has been studied, mapped out and over-examined for millennia now. It led to each and every one of the technological revolutions in the galaxy. When we found the manufacturing facilities of the machine world, it led to a drastic decrease in the cost of making everything from spaceships to toys. When we discovered the medical facilities, we became able to cure 95% of all illnesses galaxy-wide. Just examining the walls of this place with the right instruments told us of materials so far down the periodic table that it seemed absurd. While we have no idea how to produce the materials, just knowing they are possible led us to make great strides in funding the technologies that might lead to it. But despite all of this, the machine, as advanced and godlike as it seems, has never once been seen active. Not even a spark of life has ever been recorded in the machine. We tried flooding the fusion chamber with fresh hydrogen, helium-free, and every other feasible fusion material. The reactor simply never starts. We tried attaching our own power sources to it, flooding the electrical systems of the Great Machine with enough power to be classified as a level 3 civilization. We put our greatest AIs to look over every inch of the machine and find any faults that may be causing it to be unable to power up. No matter how deep we run our diagnostics or how thoroughly we observe the mechanical components, every mechanical component has been scanned, studied and reconstructed for better understanding. Despite our every last effort, this great machine has yet to turn on or show any signs of life whatsoever. The greatest engineering species in the galaxy had failed. The mechanical psychics who could feel the wills of machines had failed. Our every effort rebuffed, our every attempt unsuccessful. We gave up for the time being and made the Great Machine simply a place where students of many fields from many schools across the galaxy could go and tour. A museum of sorts for the entire galaxy to study and learn from. Hundreds of years passed like this, and the Great Machine slowly faded from everyone's minds, except for the few odd devotees who refused to accept that the Great Machine would never hum to life again. During this time, many species have been discovered, each and every one of them fascinated with the Great Machine world for about a decade, before giving up much like the rest of the world did. The humans stood out, coming from the highest ever rated death world and being great engineers out of sheer need more than anything else. They had some odd tendencies and practices that nobody else in the galaxy had. Notably, the gravity and microbes on their planet could misalign components inside of their machines and components. It was probably just a human mechanic who got angry at his car, who first discovered the phenomenon, but percussive maintenance was something uniquely human. We still have the recording of what happened when one particularly passionate engineer finally got sick of the Great Machine world not working. This man was the only one at the time attempting to get the Great World to hum with life once more. After trying for the better part of 2 years and not getting any results whatsoever, the human returned to his species' unique method of repair. Here is the recording.
Fucking thing! I've turned every bolt that was loose, double-checked every circuit in the servers, quadruple-checked every component of that damn reactor.
The man begins hitting a nearby pipe while shouting words between every full force slam of his wrench.
Why? Slam. Want? Slam. You? Slam. Work? Slam. Turn? Slam. On! Slam! Yeah! Slam! Stupid! Slam! Fucking slam! Cunt! Slam!
With the last bodied slap of his wrench, and a few huffing breaths, the pipe began to rattle. The rattling continued on down the pipes, echoing through hundreds of feet of the machine. Then a new sound. A hissing sound, followed by tens, then hundreds, then thousands of beeps and light flickering on. Inside of the massive reactor, hydrogen flooded in, and arcs of energy the size of skyscrapers flickered. Machinery began to click and whir as lights flickered on, and facilities came to life after an unknown and probably uncountable amount of years. Then a voice rang out through the facility, from the man who managed to somehow repair the great machine world.
Haha, I knew you was only sleeping. Just needed a bit of a shake to be woken up.
From there, a robotic voice came out from a hidden speaker on the wall near the engineer. Thank you for waking me, little one. May I know your name and species? I wish to share my knowledge as thanks, as I have been stuck in slumber for 13 billion years. A reward is needed to be given to those who have woken me, so I may once more bring my creators to life. They have been lying in... Wait, are you human?